Here's Gilliard. Yet to see a basket. Bull down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Park. Off target with a jump hook. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Green against Bull. Jacks up with 3. And the Raptors get it back. That one's good for 2. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Pass to Gilliard. Sinks it from distance. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Green in the post. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
One second left. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back.
17.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got Jalen Green, and it's Walsh in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. There's Davis with the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Jackson, the pass to Daniels. The 3. And that one's good. Jackson for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Nice execution inside from Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Pass to Davis. Back to Daniels. Nance left side. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Away team foul. Jackson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto.
And he drops the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Daniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. And here's Jackson. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Jackson's got 10 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Down low. Here's Walsh. That one goes in.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Daniels. Jackson outside. Here's Daniels. Pass to Palmer. Jackson right side. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. They get it back. Here's George. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
No coverage that time. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Daniels. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Edwards. Here's Sims. No points yet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Daniels. Jackson outside. Pass to Daniels. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Then on Thursday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Ball, he's checked in for Toronto. On the wing, Davis. Daniels passes to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's Daniels. Hounded by Ball. Daniels, that one's true.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Ball with it. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 9 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Davis. Here's Palmer. Nice touch on the bank shot. Palmer's got 6.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Edwards looking for an opening. No good on the triple. Here's Daniels. Jackson outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Edwards against Davis. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Poke loose. Here's Walsh. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Daniels. Jackson outside. George passes to Daniels. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
And Toronto calls time here.
Get back, Theo! It's time for your North Side Crew!
The Raptors with a lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for 2, number 31.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Park. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Cassell. Into the lane. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Gilliard. Pass to Bowl. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the away team. Ball. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Raptors making a change here. Green is checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Toronto with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Walsh. Back to Ball. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over.
18 ball.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Ball with it. Hounded by Ball. Back to Bull. "50 seconds left in the second. Pass to Park. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J is on the way. It's rebounded by Walsh.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Green covering. Shot, left block. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Jalen Green.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Green.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 5. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Davis out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Jackson. And it's Palmer in at the 5 spot. There's Davis with the 3. Sinks the tray. Davis has got 8 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Free throw line jumper. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
On the wing, Davis. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Defended by Jackson. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Daniels. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Palmer. A rebound by the Raptors. Cassell's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Ball off the drive. No one on him. Makes an easy one. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Jackson outside. Back to Daniels. Jackson on the wing. 13 points in the game. Here's Davis. Off with the layup. Here's Toronto with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game. Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing. Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Daniels passes to Nance. Outside Davis from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Cassell's got rebound number 7 tonight. Tipped. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jackson outside. Here's Daniels. Here's Palmer. Lays it up and banks it in. Palmer's got 8 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Nance. Soft touch off the glass.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Edwards against Davis. On the wing, Daniels. He's got 6. Back to Davis. Pass to Jackson. Nance in the post. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protect.
Oh, throw
Wow,
it
he
down.
took off.
Can you say elevation? Man, that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
Daniels passes to Jackson. Now here's Nance. High post Davis. From 18 feet away, they get it back. And Nance with the slam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. Toronto calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Who's dance move, folks? Let's hear it for your Raptors, numbers!
Pass to Sims. The shot from the low post is good. Sims has got his first 2 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Park. Here's George. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second-chance opportunities.
For the away team.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And here's Green from the arc. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Green covering. To the inside. Counted.
Park. Assisted by.
Here's Hochefino. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Green rising up.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Green's gone 6 of 8 from the field. Pass to Gilliard. George outside. Green covering. Back to George. 1:51 left to play in the third. Here's Gilliard. He's scoreless. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Line for the away team. Gilliard taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:39 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to McLeod. Here's Hochefino. Here's Cassell. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Cassell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Cassell with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And it's Green off the drive. Oh, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question: toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Green. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Gilliard. Here's Daniels. Green covering. Here's Daniels. He has 6. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Daniels has got 8.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Throws it up high.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Pass to Bowl. Here's Gilliard. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The Raptors making a switch here.
At the line for 1.
On the wing, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Off target. And so it's Toronto, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Raptors with a lead. And here's Edwards outside. Nance pulls down the board. Dyson Daniels out there with Davis. And it's Nance in at the power forward position. Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Pass to Gilliard. And here's Davis. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Jackson, he's checked in for Gilliard. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 8 assists here tonight. Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Outside Davis. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Davis has got 9 points now in the second half. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Ball outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 10.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, he's a gamer. Rising to the challenge, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Davis. Now here's Jackson. Outside Davis. Nance with it. Guarded by Edwards. Outside Davis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Jackson tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Now here's Edwards. Ball outside.
That's his fourth foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The ball's knocked loose. Good on the bucket.
This is one area where Lonzo Ball continues to improve, creating space for his shot off the dribble.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Davis. This one for three. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Defended by Jackson.
Away team foul. Palmer. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Raptors, number 31.
First one falls.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so he hits both. Here's Daniels. Outside Davis. Back to Daniels. Pass to Jackson. Now Nance. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. That one drops for him.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Cassell. There's the block. Here's Jackson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the away team, Jackson.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And here are the Raptors now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now Ball. Outside Edwards. Pass to Cassell. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Davis. Edwards can't hit. Here's Daniels. Outside Davis. Pass to Jackson. Uncovered. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Green.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
Here's Daniels. Nance with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Palmer. Jackson with it. Here's Daniels. And here's Davis. Six to shoot. Here's Nance. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Edwards. Palmer pulls it in. Palmer's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Here's Daniels, pass to Palmer. Now here's Jackson. Nance right side. Down low. Daniels, that one's true. Now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Shot from the wing. And right on target. That one's good.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Davis against Edwards. Outside Davis. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Here's Palmer. Back to Jackson. Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Left side Davis to tie it up. They grab their own miss. Palmer gets the bucket.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
You know what? That was perfect timing on that possession. Huge play in the game. They needed those points right now.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And so Davis will bring it up for Baltimore. It's a 1-point game. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Palmer. Here's Daniels. Here's Palmer to take the lead. Cassell with the rebound.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Davis. Jackson outside. Back to Davis. Pass to Daniels. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one. No good. And so here is Toronto. That's tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for the 1 team.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this